Alright, what's up guys? Shogi here, back with another gameplay commentary. It's been a couple days, so hope you're happy to hear me. I want to say see me, but maybe someday. That reminds me of a guy named G-Unit. If you've been a part of the Call of Duty community for a few years, you know that there was a commentator named G-Unit who was hated by everyone. I'm not going to say everyone. I'd say on his channel he got 2/3 thumbs ups, but he was one of the first directors on Respawn, and he got about 90% thumbs downs. And that's just because he had a very thick African accent, and people just hated on him. Honestly, you couldn't understand what he was saying part of the time, but apart from that, he was actually pretty good at playing Call of Duty. But he had a series on Machinima Respawn called the Green Ranger. I don't know why it was called the Green Ranger, but because he stood behind a green screen. And then he put himself on top of the gameplay, and you could see him the whole time. Kind of bothered me, but that's my little spiel. I wanted to talk about this girl in my German class. Her name is Haley. I don't even know what her last name is, so no problem there. But 2 days ago, the day after I uploaded my last video, I do believe, we were in class, like we had just come in, and my German teacher, she gets mad at you if you're speaking English, like, at all. Unless you're like, wie sagt man, which means how does one say. Then you'd say like the English word, and then you'd say auf Deutsch, which is obviously in German. But Haley was asking for some glue because her knockoff Uggs were coming apart. So she's like, "Yo, Miss Teacher, can I get some glue?" And she was chilling there, and the teacher was like, "Wie bitte?" which is like what? And she's like, "Can I get some glue? I'm trying to get some glue for my shoe." And the teacher was like, "Wie bitte?" And she was like, oh no, she did not. And the teacher turns around, and Haley picks up a pen and throws it in, like, at the teacher, and like hits the chalkboard because the teacher was writing on the board. And the teacher turns around, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know what she said at first in German, but she said something in German, like really mad, like. And about a minute and a half later, a kid who was sitting in the front row came back and said that the teacher said she missed. I thought that was honestly hilarious, and the teacher didn't do anything, but she obviously knew who threw it because Haley responded when the teacher turned around. And today and yesterday she wasn't in class, but yesterday we didn't know. Yesterday all we knew was that she was in the office because my friend is a runner for the office. He'll like take passes to people in classes that need to go to like the office because like their parents are there or whatever. But he said he saw her in the office, and today I learned that she was suspended for 3 days because she obviously threw something at the teacher and admitted to it. And I emailed my German exchange student that'll be here in a few months, and I got a reply from him. He said, he's talking about, "Oh, you sound like we're the same kind, and I'm glad you have a spare room for me, but I can only offer a laptop." So I was like, "Oh, cool." Yeah, actually, I'd say it's pretty good English, especially compared to my German. My German is really, really not that good, which is mostly due to my schooling. My teachers have been really slow. And we're taking the national German exam tomorrow, so the teacher's going to find out how suck we all really are. We're taking the level 2 exam. There's no level 1s, just for German 2, 3, and 4 students. And there's a listening section, and then there's like 60 multiple choice questions. It's 100 questions total. And we're going to take that tomorrow. But she said like the top percentile people for each test are going to get in like per state. We'll get like an iPad, and there'll be a few of those given away, and then like the top couple will get like a paid trip to Germany for a few weeks. So I'll try. Probably talk to my friend Brad the whole time about getting the answers right, but that's that. I found this website. It's pretty cool. It's called Redbubble.com. It's like Quirky in that you can make money and submit things, but Redbubble is just for clothing, stickers, and iPod, and I don't think it's iPad actually. I think it's just iPod and iPhone cases. I'm looking at my screen right now. You can also submit, I think I said clothes. But I found it, like I knew about it because I'd search for stuff and like Google like custom TM87 swagger hoodie, because TM87 in Pokemon is swagger, and Shofu's a Poketuber wore a hoodie that had like Pokeballs for like the drawstrings and said TM87 like swagger on it. I thought it was really cool, so I looked it up and I couldn't find it, but it took me to redbubble.com, and I've now uploaded 2 designs. My first one, I just thought it was clever. I made a meme. It just says Coney 2013 with a question mark. It's like a picture of Coney and his hands to his chin. It's okay, I just I mean, it was a cool idea that I had, even though looking at it's not the coolest thing, I'll admit, but that was my first design. And then I went ahead and made like this, I think it's pretty cool. It's this Charizard, base Charizard first edition from the first Pokemon card set on top of a background of Pokeballs, and it's an iPhone 3 to iPhone 5, and then you can get it as an iPhone or an iPod 4th gen case, and I'll link that one in the description because I just think it's really cool. But you can set like the percent of profit you want on it, and I set mine pretty low, which is like 15% or like 14% or something. You see most of them are at like 25% profit, so they're a little bit more expensive. But you can like go look at that. And then my Coney 2013, you can get that as a sticker tool, which is probably what I think I'll end up doing. But it's a pretty cool website if you want to go look at it. I'm always on the prowl looking for cool stuff to show you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay. I don't know what I'm going to be playing yet, but it's been your boy. I'm out.
Brand new life,